right, so good day, Divine, and welcome to your Choose a Card divination for the week of May 12th through the 18th. I want you to take a few seconds and choose a card that you are drawn to right here down below. And I'm going to pause for about 3 to 5 seconds to give you some time, and then I'm going to reveal the messages that correspond with the card or shape that you chose down here. All right, pausing now. Okay, Divine, it's time for your messages to be revealed. But before I reveal them, do remember to check out the description box for the information on how to receive a personal reading for yourself. Also, if your message resonates with you, let me know down in the comment section. All right, let's begin with our first card here. We have a 10 of spades paired with the square. Okay, so first off, tens refer to cycles, endings, and or beginnings, and sometimes successes and or failures. Now, paired with the spade, we could say that we might have a bit of trouble that is coming ahead, or we have it right now on our plates. Some of you might have troubles moving forward or can't seem to get your head together in order to move forward. And this kind of screams blockages. So there could possibly be something that is physically in the way of you trying to move forward, or this could be simply your thoughts or some other way that you may be sabotaging yourself. Okay, some of you could have troubles making decisions about something, or you are not reinforcing some thought or idea which causes setbacks. So when I get this, it's more so like maybe you may have set some goals of some kind and you're not really acting on them, or you have set boundaries and you kind of let them fall by the wayside. So what do? Now, paired with the square, it kind of represents, it represents stability, and it means to do the total opposite here. This means if you have set some boundaries before that you probably let fall by the wayside, this means to get back on the high horse and reinforce those boundaries. This means to stick to whatever you said that you were not going to allow and not be moved on it. That means nothing will change your mind. You won't be moved on your decision. Okay? This means to also cease on self-sabotaging yourself if you are listening to the negative thoughts in your mind that's telling you, oh, you can't do this, or you'll never be able to do that. Cease listening to that voice. And if you can't wrap your head around something, look at what's going on around you and see if you can find the root cause. Sometimes it could be the company that you keep that could be causing that fog. All right. So for example, and don't shoot the messenger here. If you have certain people coming to your home all the time, for example, sometimes you can't think right if you have that going on. If this is you, when you have certain people within your space, you might need to put an expiration date or time on those people being in your space so that you can get your mind right. And if you are somebody that's up here right now, you one of those people that you do the whole I'm going to sage my space routine, and then next thing you know, you turn right back around and re-invite whatever right back in. I don't know what to say to you. I just don't know what to say to you. That's not helping. That is really not helping. All right. Now, if you're trying to change something in your life so you can stop seeing the same old routine, it is advised that you sit down and create a plan. Write out what you need to stop doing and how that will benefit you, and where can you put that now available time, money, and or energy in place of removing that negative thing. If it's a physical blockage or you just feel blocked, then don't go doing the woe is me routine. Ask yourself, what can you learn from this? There's an opportunity in every single piece of chaos that we experience. So come on now, those of you who chose this card, this shape, let's get it together and get your stability back together. And paired with this square, it kind of means that something in terms of stability is off, whether it's your mental, physical, financial, something here. So sit down and work this thing out on paper and see how we can turn it around. All right. Moving forward, those of you who chose this card, the circle here, you have a 3 of diamonds and threes. All right, now threes represent growth, expansion, and increase. And sometimes what is given is an indication of what can help or hinder your growth and or expansion here. Now, paired with a diamond, you may look forward to getting a small financial increase. You may start a part-time job or a side gig to bring in extra money. You may also receive a bit of money that is outside the usual way that you normally get your money, such as if you have a job, then you might get some type of small money just out of the blue from somewhere or someone, okay? Some of you may end up getting a piece of money out of a larger chunk. And when I get this thought or that kind of message here, I'm thinking things like it could be an inheritance, or it could be a settlement of some kind. All right. For some of you, if you chose this card or shape, then you might be starting to see changes in your finances little by little, or changes in your income little by little. So with this card paired with the circle here, it is to say that things are starting to turn around for you, or things are starting to be a little positive. Things are starting to make a complete circle or complete sense in what you're doing. And if you're getting money from out of somewhere, um, like maybe it is owed to you, or it is money that you didn't know that you were due to have, and now you can put it somewhere where it will benefit you the most. Do that, okay? Sometimes for people that choose this card, you might be receiving some small piece of change that's on a rotating basis, okay? Or that's occurring on a regular basis, and it may be a small amount, but it is amount that you could do something with. It's almost like, for example, getting $100, and of course $100 really isn't much these days, but it's still $100 that you didn't have prior to, and it's coming to you now or soon on a regular basis. Okay, so be grateful for that if this is you and you chose this card in or shape. All right, moving forward, now we're on card number 3, triangle. All right, and the card here is a 5 of spades. Okay, so fives represent challenges and or changes. It's very important to know that anytime that you start something new, there's usually a bit of challenge that could come with it. Anytime there is a change that is something that you did not create on your path, but it has some kind of effect on you, again, you can expect to endure a little bit of the challenge somewhere in some part of your life. All right, now paired with the spade, you could be in a space where you are splitting up from someone or something. You could be breaking off something with someone, or vice versa. Sometimes this can also mean that some kind of turbulence is present within a relationship, whether that relationship is with a person, place, or thing. All right, if there is a split of some kind, whether it's with a person or place, such as like a job, you might be forced to stand on your own feet. For example, you might now have to take on the full responsibility of something if a partner is leaving you, or if you are leaving your partner. If it's in terms of a job, then until you land another one, you might have to get creative with how you're going to generate an income, which is equivalent to standing on your own 2 feet in some form. All right, you are likely to endure some challenges and changes there as well. Now, when I mention thing, the first thought that I have, thing that popped in my mind, was a form of substance that you might be addicted to. Remember, I said person, place, or thing. Now, this can be anything, but I'm going to stay neutral and say something easy like coffee. All right? If that's something that you struggle with giving up, then you can bet that you will undergo a bit of challenges and changes when trying to get a grip to kick this habit, or to break up the relationship that you have with it. Okay, usually when I have someone to get this card, it usually comes because maybe personal growth is needed and you are stuck stagnant and very comfortable where you are, or it could be high time for a tower moment. Now, those of you who get tarot card readings know what a tower moment is. It's when everything needs to fall apart and crumble right around your feet so that you can get it together and build up again and possibly come better than you were before on your own 2 feet. Okay? Choosing this card means that you are taking a stand to handle some situational problem, or you should take a stand to handle some situational problem that you no longer want to exist in your life, or the universe is about to have you walking a line that you were they're about to have you walking the universe is about to have you walking a line, because you'll probably take your sweet time trying to decide on things for yourself. All right, so paired with this triangle here, you can see that you could be calm on one end and then hit a point where things could be very chaotic, and then we smooth out again. We get back down to the calmness again. Now, the calmness is when you become stable, but perhaps a new kind of stable, one that's, very much so beneficial than what you were thinking was stability of whatever you was going through prior, once we, get past the issues. All right. Okay, Divine, that is all the messages for this week. Please let me know in the comment section what you chose this week and if it resonates with you. Until next time, be well in your journey ahead. Bye bye.